Alright, it's the really specific video that everyone's been waiting for, the best WWE game attires on GameCube. We're going to be looking at 4 games today, both Wrestlemania's 18 and 19 respectively, and the Day of Reckoning series to decide what my favorite attires were in each game. Wrestlemania 18, for as clunky as unfinished as it feels in the ring, is a beautiful game. I love the arenas here, the overall presentation is great, and the character models were mostly pretty good for the time. One of my favorite attires though has to be Christian from his Invasion heel run. He just looks immaculate here. This is the best representation of Christian from this era in the video games for sure. I'm a sucker for Edge in this game as well. Something about those purple and black tights and that trench coat, man, it just gets me going as a wrestling fan. He looks dope here. Speaking of dope, RVD's sick-ass alternate attire was a crazy-ass graffiti singlet. The creativity of RVD's singlets just knows no bounds. I loved how he presented himself back in the day, like he was just the coolest motherfucker alive. Another pretty sweet attire was Chris Jericho's alternate, which was a retread of his green and black SmackDown Just Bring It tights. I don't know, man, just something about these tights just speaks to me. Like, my favorite color is green, but this design is just sweet. I really wish they got his Royal Rumble 2002 tights in the game though. That's a missed opportunity, those were pretty sweet. And check out Matt Hardy here. I don't think we got this color block shirt in any game besides this one. Matt was looking like he just jumped out of Zoomies in 2015, this shirt was crazy. Raven also somehow made the cut for this game despite being irrelevant at this point in the roster. And the attire they gave him as an alternate was pretty sweet. His plaid skirt for his main attire just looked odd, but this jorts and leather jacket combo was on point. Like, this is what I think of when I think of Raven. And talk about on point though. Look at the big nasty bastard himself in his baby onesie attire. This is the dumbest fucking alternate attire I've ever seen in a video game. I love this. And to round out Wrestlemania 18, we got the GOAT diva of the 2000s, Stacy Keibler. She was totally decked out in her Duchess of Dudleyville gear in this game, and this is pretty goated, I don't know. I vastly prefer this over the generic black outfit that she gets in the 2K games now. Wrestlemania 19 is definitely the game that I played the most out of everything in this list. There's just something about this game. The in-ring gameplay is perfect. The visuals are a huge upgrade from the last game, and the roster is beyond stacked. Once again, we gotta start with my favorite attire here, and it belongs to Edge. This is ridiculously cool. I've actually never seen him wear this coat, but this is amazing. The white and gold is just a goated wrestler color scheme, I don't know. And how about Kurt Angle for that matter with the sweet ass Team Angle hoodie? I want one of these so bad, but they're like $80. RVD is back at it too, but for this game, he's recycling a SmackDown Shut Your Mouth singlet, and it looks just as good here as it did in SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Tori Wilson was looking pretty great in the pink gear as well. And I mean, this is one of the first times I've seen one of the divas in this game not get super basic gear. This is a hit. What's not a hit though is John Cena's ridiculous attire in this game. I love it though, I don't know. Cena in the track pants was indicative of the time this game came out, but like, man, this is cursed. Like, when has John Cena worn long pants since then? On the subject of things being cursed though, we have all of the Divas alternate attires. I don't want to get demonetized, so, you know, if you know, you know, I'm not going to talk about it. But I mean, check out Tajiri's awesome white dragon pants here. These are so sick, and it's such a departure from his gear that he had in most of the other games. To round off Wrestlemania 19, we gotta look at the boss characters in Revenge mode. These were all fictional OCs made for the game, and you can tell that they were definitely made with the CAW system. Ming Chi and Yaksha are cracked the fuck out. This is awesome. I wish the SVR games had bosses like this. Alright, so we're out of the Wrestlemania era of the GameCube WWE games and on to the Day of Reckoning era. This series is regarded as one of the all-time best, and I mean, I can't really argue, this is pretty damn good. It's like the UFC Undisputed 2009 of wrestling games. Stacked roster and a pretty solid base game that's not too complex. In terms of attires though, we got a couple good ones here. Chris Jericho is recycling his SVR05 tights for the first DOR, and to be honest, I mess with this fit pretty heavy. I love these tights, they're some of the best he's ever worn. And talk about best they ever worn, I mean, you gotta bring up Randy Orton in the baby blue. This is heat. The legend killer in his purest form right here. Nobody had sauce like this guy back then. And Victoria's skeleton top in this game was pretty cool too. Honestly though, I just included her in this video because they actually had her come out to her correct Nicki Minaj song at the time, and her entrance animation in this game is crazy. This shit is funny as hell. We're at the final entry in the WWE GameCube tetralogy, Day of Reckoning 2. And this is literally the most direct route they possibly could have taken for a sequel, but it's great. DOR as a series is pretty awesome. Check out Paul London in his blue vest that never made it into SVR06, or Chavo in his bandana and cutoff tee. I don't know, man, this is the hardest Chavo ever looked. You make Chavo Guerrero look good, you're doing something. And unfortunately though, we're already at our final entry of this game with who else but Chris Jericho. He's once again recycling SVR gear, this time from SVR06, but the entrance jacket here that they added saves it for me. This is great, I don't know. The elephant in the room here has to be addressed. These DOR games copied and pasted a shitload of attires from SVR games, and I mean, I get it. If these gears are already approved by the marketing team and by management in WWE, why go through the trouble of making new ones? But like, this video was hard as shit to pencil down in the second half. These DOR games just do not really try for a lot of the attires. With that being said though, I hope y'all enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun here. Stay safe, take it easy, have a good one.